Hello and welcome to another episode of Project Aurora Plays The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm Project Aurora. You guys can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora. You can also join the community Discord. The links in the description will be to both below. Going to be trying a new uploading schedule here soon. I'm probably only going to be doing once a week. As opposed to maybe some of the frequency in the other games where I was just like uploading like all the time. We'll see. Ooh, oops, I didn't mean for it to go to that far. Anyways, you'll recall in the previous episode that we finally got Eustace back. After finishing up our, sort of side quests and everything of that nature, Reen and Eustace sort of had a one-on-one duel. Because Eustace felt like he, as someone who held the Alberea name, he couldn't go back to being with Class 7. But Reen basically called him out, pep talked him into it, and they had to settle it in a duel. Excuse me. Seems like it's already been done. In terms of like, or not already been done, shit, I'm sorry. The duel's already been done. We had to face off against Diwali. I switched to English voices, and I'm probably going to do so through the rest of the game because more of it is voice acted in English than it is in Japanese, and I guess I just didn't realize this until now, but it is what it is. Anyways, we have since then, faced off against Matt Byrne, who might just be the, he's up there with Adian Road with the Steel Maiden in terms of strength. Not sure which one, like they're apparently not sure which one is stronger, but they're both basically they're just both monsters at this point. Anyways, we did that. You realize that we ended up with the hot tub event with Emma. I know I said I will already put in the previous video, so I have to I'm gonna commit to it. I hadn't recorded it yet, but we'll see all of the hot spring events. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep these saves here. I want to keep playing the game. So what I'll do is I have those saves right there, and I will we'll go back for those basically. I just want to jump into the game. I've got the itch. So that's what we're gonna do. Looking forward to this. I'm pretty excited. Ooh, well, my game's apparently frozen or something here, but we'll fix that in a moment. All right, let's see. Are we good? Game. There we go. All right, got it. So we have 7 bonding points. I'm gonna go ahead and do Sharon's bonding event now, because I know Sharon is one of the ones that I want to spend the bonding points on. Oh, let's see, where is she at? She is at the shop factory. I mean, Plovers? Not even sure. Yep, there she is right there. So our first bonding event will be with Sharon. Doing some shopping, Sharon. That's right, since you'll all be gathering for a discussion in the Phoenix Wings, I thought I might help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother has other business to attend to. That's awfully generous of you. Thanks. With several Ouroboros members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't help but assume they're up to something. I'd like you to know, Reen, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret. Sharon, I swear we will. Glad to have your support. Till the end of time. It's great to know she's got our back, but she's still cooking for Dad. Maybe I can help her out with that. Yep, let's go ahead and follow on with her. Well, even if you are looking out first, that doesn't mean I can't help you with my cooking for Dad. Or with you cooking for Dad. Goodness, English is hard today. Might as well try and pay him back a little bit for all those years of love and devotion, right? I'm sure your father would be overjoyed to hear you say that. As soon as I'm done with shopping, we can head over to the kitchen. Whew. Together, Reen and Sharon walked to the mansion. After seeing that Reen's mother was out, they started making a hearty meal for his father. Oh, you're making a Mir-style borscht? Good idea. It's got plenty of vegetables and it should be great for warming them up to boot. I couldn't agree more. All of the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Master Rean, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, I'll set about preparing the meat and seasoning the soup. Sure. Whistle. It's times like these where she seems like just any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. It's hard to believe that she's actually an enforcer for Ouroboros sometimes. Ow! Is something wrong? Heavens, you sliced your finger. Sorry, I should have been paying more attention. I didn't cut it too deeply though, so it should be fine. Oh no, that won't do at all. Would you hold still a moment, please? I'll stop the bleeding. Suck. Sharon, what are you? This is so awkward. There, that should do the trick. Sharon, I'm not sure it's a good idea to start sucking on people's fingers out of the blue like that. Any particular reason? I'll bring you a bandage, so please wait in the adjacent room. She's messing with me again, isn't she? There we are, all better. Please, leave the rest of the work to me. You should give your finger time to heal. You're probably right. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help. You needn't be sorry, Master Rean. You made a valuable contribution as it was. It brought back memories of Lady Elisa's younger days, too. Whenever she fell and scraped her knees, she would always start crying for me to come and help her. Aw, how sweet. I can picture how embarrassed she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you've been working for the Reinford family for a while now, haven't you? 7 years, in fact. It was shortly after Mr. Reinford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman Irina, enough for giving me the chance. She did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new life under her employ. Does that mean you never been a maid before she hired you then? What were you before that? Oh. As you no doubt suspect, I lived as an enforcer. A mission given to me by my Ouroboros, a mission given to me by Ouroboros was what first led me to meet her. And she wasted no time in trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that. You don't find many executives who would knowingly hire an agent of Ouroboros. She never ceases to amaze, huh? She certainly doesn't. Nonetheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find a new path of my own. It's too late for me to turn back and change what's already been done, but she was willing to give me a different future. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I was simply thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in the past, my love for the Reinford family will never waver, nor will my devotion to Class 7. Master Rean, I shall continue to do all that I can to serve you. Thank you. I know we can always count on you. And everyone else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Sharon. After their conversation was finished, Sharon returned to preparing Baron Schwarzer's meal, and after helping however he could until his mother returned, Rean left them to finish by themselves. Bond with Sharon strengthened. Hey, Rean and Sharon reached Link level 3. Alright. Now let's see. We are going the Emma route, so I feel like we gotta put 2 into Emma at least. Tavern. Oh, here we go, Valley's Echo. It's so wonderful to be back with Celine again. Now I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that that will be a particularly easy decision. Yeah, we're glad to have you weighing in on the matter though. Oh, I just remembered, there's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret. I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Okay, now I'm getting curious. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know the shop here pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for. Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Rean and I can handle this on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All this secrecy's creeping me out anyway. Rean and Emma left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it was Emma was searching for. Here we go. The color looks just right, too. That's wool, right? I didn't know you could knit. I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now as a sort of reunion present. It's almost done, too. But I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more. Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way you should be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, Rean. After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Rean decided to sit and accompany her as she worked, the both of them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. I made some tea, Emma. Wow, that looks great so far. Why, thank you, Rean. I think this deep blue color will really suit her, personally. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it'll look when it's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are. Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either. I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her that I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting it into words. Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So in a sense, she's like a sister to me. Really? I'm kinda jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. When it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I'm really thinking. You say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least. If you don't mind my asking, how are the two of you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you when we first found out her true identity. She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now, I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talent. I see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. All you can do is keep trying, really. I suppose. One thing's for certain, you won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to better yourself. When you put it that way, you have a point. Thank you for the encouragement, Rean. I feel a lot better now. Eventually, Emma finished knitting the scarf and promptly delivered it to Celine. While she may not have put it in words, it was obvious from her purring that she was very pleased. Hey. Level 4, cover and auto charge, huh? Alright. I'm so glad that Celine ended up liking the scarf after all, even if she is still too embarrassed to wear it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just distraught that you wasted your time and energy making something for me. Make sure you get some rest now, okay? I will. They're so happy together. There's gotta be some place where we can unwind together. In that case, why don't the three of us head out to the foot bath? We've got more than enough time, and it's a great place to relax. Oh, that does sound like a good idea. Inviting a cat to take a bath? Yeah, I'll pass. Thanks. Suit yourself, Celine. We'll see you later then. Ah, this feels wonderful. Celine was right. About what? She'd mentioned how the hot springs of Amir have the ability to promote mana recovery for those who use them. Perhaps it's due to there being a spirit vein nearby, giving them the protection of the spirits. Really? That's interesting. It's a shame Valimar can't jump in here with us then. That's very true. Oh. Emma, your glasses have all fogged up, you know. Oh, oops, I forgot to take them off. You didn't need to get that worked up about it. Although, come to think of it... What is it? You're staring an awful lot. Oh, sorry. It's just something that's been bugging me for a while. Your eyesight isn't really all that bad, is it? You noticed. Things get a little blurry, but it's not a major issue if I use a little witchcraft to compensate. Thought so. You weren't wearing them for our concert, but your choreography was still dead on. But why wear them if you don't need them? In a sense, they're symbolic of a witch's way of life. A witch must carry out their duties while nestled in the shadows of history. Reveal your true nature, and you risk straying from the witch's burden and becoming swayed by basic emotion. Grandmother's always said that to me ever since I was a little girl. Huh, that's funny. I'd always pictured your grandmother as this friendly old lady, but it sounds like she's actually pretty strict. She has to be, really. She's both the Hexen clan's elder and a very powerful witch, so she has a responsibility to guide us in all we do. Both Vita and I were scolded by her fairly often during our training. Yeah, I can see that now. But then one day, Vita broke a taboo and vanished from the village. Grandmother seems to want to find her and punish her for what she did. But as for me, all I want to do is talk with her and find out what made her do such a thing. If I could just learn that... Sorry, Emma. What are you apologizing for? But you know, sometimes I wonder if I'm being too naive when it comes to Vita. Even still, I like to think I've grown at least a little. Maybe it's about time I stopped wearing these glasses too. I couldn't tell you why, but wearing them somehow makes me feel like I'm always keeping secrets from all of you. Huh. I mean, I don't know. Oh, actually, which one do I prefer? Does my answer here make a difference? Do we want Emma with glasses or Emma without glasses? I don't know, when she did that thing with the eyes and the eye color changed or whatever, when she was like, you know, did the witchcraft on the guards, that was kind of, alright. Let me see what happens here. I will say not wearing them would suit you. If that's what you want to do, I say go ahead and do it. I think going without them would really suit you, personally. Really? Still, whether you choose to wear them or not, whether you're a witch or not for that matter, you're still the same Emma we'll always love. Don't forget that. Thanks, Rean. That's such a sweet thing to say. I don't know if my answer made a difference or not, but... After that, they both remained at the footbath and continued whiling away time with pleasant chatter. Oh, with Emma strengthened. Alright. She still wears them. Oh, interesting. Guess that doesn't make a difference. Who do we want to spend time with next? Elisa has two of... Oh, you know we got to do Laura. Oh, we got to hang with Laura. Laura! Even the air here feels clean. It's not hard to see why Yun Ka-Fai is so fond of this village. I hope that I'll get the chance to bring Father and Klaus here one day. We'd be happy to have them, and don't worry, I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances once the war is over. I hope so. I suppose that's another reason for us to hasten its conclusion. But I'm still at a loss as to how, though. What should we do, I wonder? She's definitely racking her brain over this. Maybe a break would do her good. Why don't we go somewhere and take a break? It's good to take a breather sometimes when you're stuck on a difficult problem. That sounds reasonable. In that case, I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you escort me to your room? What? Exactly. What? Laura going in for the kill? So this is your bedroom. The decor has something of an Eastern feel to it, fitting for a former student of Yun Ka-Fai's. Is there anything here that's particularly representative of the 8-Leaf School? I should have known. You caught me off guard when you asked to see my room, but it figures that's what you were interested in. Why would you be surprised? Oh, it's nothing. As for your question, I don't have all that much, I'm afraid. Wait, actually, I have some tea leaves Master Ka-Fai gave to Dad a while back, I think. How about it? You up for having some green tea? Really? I'd like that very much. This has quite a refined taste. It isn't my first time tasting green tea. Monica let me sample the tea served at her class's tea house during the festival, but this seems to have more depth to its flavor and fragrance. Master Kafai is a huge fan of this kind, apparently. He brought it back from the East himself. He's always bringing gifts whenever he comes to visit, so he's popular among the locals. Everyone here likes him. Really now, I've yet to have the opportunity to meet him in person, but I can easily see why he and Father get along so well. Would you happen to know where he is? Where he is now? Nope, afraid not. That letter I received from him during our vacation here didn't specify. He's always been something of a vagrant. He wanders the continent throughout the year, stopping off wherever he pleases. So while I couldn't tell you where he is, I'm sure he's just fine. I imagine so. If rumor is to be believed, he's as proficient with the blade as Father, if not more so. Are you worried about your dad? I am. I try to avoid admitting it publicly, but it's a fact. His skill is as immense as ever, but given the various new weapons that have come into play during this war, along with other powerful warriors such as General Aurelia and that knight from Ouroboros, yeah, I can't blame you for being a little concerned under the circumstances. Still, all we can do in the meantime is keep going and do what we're able. As long as we keep that up, I'm sure we'll be reunited with them in due time. Maybe. No, you're right. In a sense, this is but another trial we must overcome to reach greater heights. Yeah, and I know we can overcome it so long as we're together. Level 3, Powerful Strike and Anger. Alright. Guess we can spend time with Elisa. Let's see, we can do Elisa, the Usus. 3 points left. That's guys. Whew. Oh, they're back at the mansion. What am I doing? There's Fee. Oh, I may as well get Fee out the way. This dog's name, Bado, right? He's cute. Yeah, Dad raised him to be a hunting dog, believe it or not. He's a sweetie though. Looks like a smart one to me. Petting him's pretty relaxing too. I'll stay with him for a bit while I think about what we should do. When I think of it, it's just about feeding time. Want to help me feed him? Sure, I'd like that. Be right back. I've got to go get his food. Alright. Oh crap, I had a drink here this whole time. I still haven't opened it. Oh yeah. How's that taste? Good? Look, he's wagging his tail. Sorry for not being able to spare much time for you and Arthur, Bado. Woof woof. He says it's okay. Smart doggy. Can you understand what dogs are saying or something? No, I'm just guessing based on how he acts and barks. Back in the Corps, I used to look after military monsters a lot. Really? That sounds like an awfully dangerous job for you to be doing. Well, I did get bitten sometimes at first, but after one of the other caretakers showed me what to do, they stopped. The way you talk about your time there, it's hard to believe the Jaeger Corps you were in was one of the strongest. Is that for unusual by Jaeger standards? I guess. The boss is pretty easygoing, but it was always hard to tell what he was thinking. You remember what I told you at Mater Park, right? How they taught me survival skills and all that? Zeno and Leo taught me how to set traps and the art of close quarters combat. Can't imagine what it must have been like living that kind of life day to day. But it's easy to see how you came to think of them as family. Yeah, we were a family, until they all left me behind after the boss died. I just want to know why they all had to leave me behind. And now that I might have a chance to, I don't want to let it pass me by. Even if it won't be easy getting it out of them. Still. Woof woof. I think even I understood what he was saying this time. Try not to overthink it. Something along those lines. There's no reason you need to try and find out alone. Not when you've got all of us with you. If that's what you want to know, we'll all make it work out. You will? You're right. How could things not work out when I've got you guys? Cover and counterattack. Alright, they're inside the mansion. Upstairs? What are you doing in here, Lisa? Your mother told me that I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them for the work I'm going to be doing on the Orbital bike. Wait, you know how the bike works well enough to do that? Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition. It'd be nice if I gave her a hand. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me, and I'd feel bad making you do all the work when Angelica left it in my care. I figured you'd say that. It'll probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Alright, that's everything around the Orbital engine taken care of. You could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point, though. Oh, I should oil the moving parts, too. Man, you really are amazing. I knew you were good with orbital technology and all, but I didn't expect you to be able to perform maintenance this well. All of this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy, too, so I have a vague idea of what needs doing, but that's all. Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes. When in Norwich, you worked out what was wrong with that truck and even knew the model of that mortar we found. At first, I thought it was just because you're part of the Rhineford family, but I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much. Well, I did spend a lot of time studying orbital technology even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family name however I could in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field. I have a feeling I know why you did all that too. Was it to rebel against your mother? Well, I can't deny it. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she's stolen the company from Grandfather and everything. How could you do that to your own father? I suppose you could say all that studying was my way of trying to show her up at something. A little, at least. I see. So were you able to? Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I've made up my mind to focus on the future rather than the past for now. I've got to keep that promise I made to her and Ruhr. After all, I'll be running the company before she knows it. I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly. Huh? Ah, look at you. You were so engrossed in the bite that you didn't even notice all the snow building up on your head. Still, I think you found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick up a few pointers from you. Can't let myself get too wrapped up in my past either. And that way, we'll both be able to find the best path for each of us to take. I certainly hope so. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up. Is that a bunny made out of snow? And look, you've got loads of snow on your head too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. Stay close, okay? Okay. Are you kidding me? What's wrong? I can't believe I forgot. Remember how I talked about coming here with my family as a kid? I ended up getting lost out on the mountain. But just when I started to think I'd be lost there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. And he led me all the way back to Ymir. That boy was you, I'm sure of it. That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. I kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird, we really did meet when we were kids. I was only joking about it before, but yeah, we really did. I had forgotten all about it too, probably because it was a scary memory for me. I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though. Yeah, you're right. Maybe if we'd realized sooner, sure. But it makes me happy to know it was you all along. Sorry? I didn't quite catch that. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the bike, shall we? Yeah, sure. Everything that happens, I feel like I have to do... I feel like it's wrong to pick anyone but Elisa at this point now. Rena and Elisa worked together to finish the rest of the bike's maintenance, the two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to their recent discovery. And upon their completion, they went to return the tools to Baron Schwarzer's study. On with Elisa strengthened. Okay. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna make a... I don't need to make a new save. No, I need to make a new save. Hey. It might have to be Elisa after all, bruh. I don't know. I get it. Feel like it's starting to feel wrong. Like the game is just telling me, hey, by the way, Phoenix Wings in right here. No? Oh wait, up here. By the way. Yeah, nah, I don't think I can ignore it. I can't ignore it at this point. Oh man, I feel kind of bad because I asked people. I mean, I don't know if anybody that I asked is actually like gonna watch this and be like, hey man, I thought we were Team Emma. But, you know. Like, I mean, come on. It's hard not to at this point. Deciding what our class should do has proven more difficult than expected. Still, I left Berea hard so that I could make my own decisions about my life. I'll make this one for myself too. Even if the decision is yours, the burden doesn't have to be. House Alberea's problems concern every single one of us. There's no reason you need to sort all of this out on your own. We've been with you this long. That's not gonna change. Thank you, but I'm aware. I bet a break would help him clear his mind and make better decisions. Did I drag him into one? Hey, wanna come look after Arthur with me for a bit? Who in blazes is Arthur? Oh, was that the name of our family's horse? Got it in one. Since you're kind of a horse expert, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out with him for a bit. Why not? I'd like to see him myself. Lead on. Like, so guys and uses are like, I mean Elliot's kind of like a breast bro too, but like the bros in this game are actually really cool. Like, I don't know though. I might have to think long and hard about if I pick Emma at the end or whatever. I don't know how it even works, but yeah, it might be. I might have to switch it up to Elisa, bro. This is a fine horse. It has a strong air of dignity about it, much like the young horses back at the academy. Yeah, he does. He's pretty friendly too, isn't he? He's been here since Dad took me in, so he's getting up there in the years. But he's still got that same energy. Dad still takes him out hunting along with Bordeaux. I see. I imagine his dignified appearance is a result of much experience, and he does appear to be in dire need of some exercise. However, his muscles aren't quite as defined as they should be. Well, I'm amazed that you could tell. You're not in the riding club for nothing. He hasn't had much chance to get out and about since Dad was injured. That's probably why. And if we can, I'd like to do something about that. What say you to giving a good brushing before we take him out? I think he'd like that a lot, actually. After brushing Arthur and giving him all the care and adoration a horse could dream of, Rena and Eustace took him out onto the mountain path. He seems really happy to be out of the village. It's been quite a while since he last had the chance. So it appears. I imagine that he would rather go out hunting with his master, however. Horses are always far more comfortable with their usual rider. My family and the riding clubs are no exception. That makes sense. But with Dad's injuries, I don't think he'll be fit to go out hunting anytime soon. Speaking of the riding club, do you have any clue what's going on back at Thor's? You're the one who managed to get the bike out of there, so I figured you might know something. Mind you that I was only able to do so through the Noble Alliance. I tried to make use of my position as a member of House Alberea as best I could. Unfortunately, my authority pales in comparison to Father or Rufus's. I'm afraid that was the most I could do. It's a shame. Still, I appreciate you trying. I really do owe you a lot, even for little things like helping me look after Arthur. I hardly think that I deserve your thanks. Being my father's son, some of the responsibility for his disgraceful actions falls on my shoulders as well. Excuse me. I have a duty to do all within my power to atone for that to both Baron Schwarzer and Emir's people. I'm sure my brother feels similarly, even if he appears to be prioritizing his role in the Civil War at the moment. Like I said back in Briarheart, there's no reason for you to feel responsible for what happened here. I understand that you're concerned about your father and your brother, but dwelling on the past benefits no one. All we can do is keep moving forward. You do have a point. No burden out there exists that you should have to shoulder alone. Not as long as you're a member of Class 7. As long as we're together, we'll be able to carry the weight of any burden. One would think I'd be used to how our class works by now, and the Imperial nobility should show its spirit through actions over words. Exactly. We both know what we need to do. We swore to one another when we fought that moment you came back to us. Indeed, and I am fully intent to do as promised. Eustace is I always thought Eustace was funny, but now like personality wise he's growing on me growing on me as a character. The two continued walking along the path with Arthur a little longer, then eventually turned and descended the mountain. Of course, upon their return to Emir, they gave him a generous helping of food before going back to the Phoenix Wings. On with Eustace strengthen, let's fucking go. Art support and powerful strike. Yeah. Alright. Hey there, congrats on finally getting all your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe too. Not like they ever seem like the kind of people who'd go down easily. Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come though. We might all finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is we need to do to make a difference. Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favor? A favor? It's not often you ask for favors of me. You see, we've got a noble called Annabelle staying here at the moment, but I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday. She's been gone for a whole day? That's right, she always seemed to be crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's been gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you went to look for her. Yeah, I can help you out there. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere on the valley behind the village. That's what I figured too. The hard part's finding out how far down the path she's gone. I don't have any leads either. You're just going to have to comb it from top to bottom. Alright, I'll be sure to bring her back as soon as I can. Stranger than fishing. A3 course. A3. Alright. Damn it, no! Retry. Boom. Got him, got him. Got him.
I did it!
Finish. You're at 8th. Nice work. That there was an expert level course too. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Passion leggings. Oh, and take this too. It's a new board that's gotten real popular among the youngsters. Purple dotted board. Select board on the course menu. It's now available. The difference between boards is purely cosmetic, so feel free to choose based on personal preference. Now be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. I certainly will. See you then. Alright. I should call the others if I'm heading out to the valley. Let's go looking for time to get the gang together. For Sharon. Sharon, where are you? Oh. I'll swap them in a second. I'm at level 70 now. Oh yeah, Eustace, you get in here, Eustace. Ammo, there we go. Confirm. Huh, the new enemy? I remember you guys. I remember one of you guys anyway from
the advantage is ours.
Azure.
Here I go.
Mighty Morphin Power Penguins.
Now.
My turn.
Oh.
Leave this to me.
I'll handle this.
Treasure sword. That's right.
Okay.
Let's move.
Let Reen get the scan.
My turn. My turn.
Wow. Okay.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Success.
Oh, she's not up there?
I'll handle it. Now.
Here I go. I'll handle this. This is it.
Kinda shocked how well we go together.
As am I, but the result speaks for itself.
I forgot that I switched to English voices, and I'm just like, I can understand you. It's actually kind of funny because it's like, wait a minute, do I understand Japanese all of a sudden? I know what you guys are saying.
Let's get this over with.
My turn.
Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance. And my turn.
Leave this to
My turn. Now.
Here I go.
I need to level up
Okay.
people's arts and stuff like that. Not arts, but like slots, I should say. Where am I going? Oh wait. Annabelle, where are you? Excuse me. Oh wow, I can do that. I didn't realize. Oh, there she is up there.
Let's move.
The advantage is ours.
Okay, it's safe for now. Let's get this over.
My turn.
Here I go.
Second form.
Gale! Now!
And
You're finished!
onward. We should keep going.
Oh yeah, now we got double overdrives, man. It's about to be lit. All right. Okay, I can just stop it like that. That's convenient. Oh my, already tired? Oh yes, you certainly are. Any fish would be after fighting all night long. Got you. Come on, come on, come on. Drat, it took my bait and swam off. Again? Why? Why, fish? Is your fishy stomach a bottomless pit of hunger? How'd I know this is how we'd find her? I can't believe she's been fishing all night. Then again, I totally can. Excuse me, Annabelle. I think it would be best to return to Amir and get some sleep. Considering how tired you clearly are, if you were to fall into the water, I dread to think what might happen. Oh, hogwash. I'm so close to finally catching it, I can already taste this deliciously filleted body. I refuse to go back empty-handed. That's simply unthinkable. Her passion is commendable, but I hardly think letting her continue is wise. She's so focused on fishing, she's not seeing things clearly. Is there anything we can do? Oh, I know. What if I caught the fish that you're after in your place? Would that work for you? Oh, a fishing battle is what you want, is it? I'd be happy to accept. Let's see who can catch the little devil first, shall we? That's not what sure, game on. If I can actually catch it. Sounds like it's a big one. Easy.
Not what I had in mind.
Caught mystery fish. God, it's huge. Did you catch it? Did you? Did you catch the mighty blue devil? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's gigantic. Come on. Oh. You caught it. You really caught it. You know, not exactly what I had in mind. This is the elusive blue devil. This is not the time for rejoicing. Stand back, this is clearly a monster. What?
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
My turn.
BFFs.
One, two. Now.
An opening!
An opening.
Let's move.
My turn.
True armor break.
Shatter! Now's our chance!
You're open.
I'll handle this.
Noble.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Understood!
Yeah.
What you weak to? What you weak to? Fire.
I'll handle it. Good luck. I'll take it from here. Arcus activate.
Let's move.
Rude?
Now.
Let's move. I'll handle this. Arcus activate.
Miss.
Too slow.
Swing.
Huh. Here I go. Burn to ash! Fall!
Leave this to me. Shatter! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Here I go. Arcus activate.
I'll handle this. This is it!
It must be completely immune to delay. There's no way that I haven't delayed this thing at least once yet. Let me look at its weaknesses. Oh no, it's vulnerable to it. Or only slightly, but come on. Ain't gonna never get a turn again if I can actually just delay it.
Now's our chance! Very well. Now,
Here I go.
here I go! Second form, Gale!
My turn.
Oh shit. Green.
You have my thanks.
Very well. Thanks!
Here I go. Arcus.
Got him. I didn't mean to skip it entirely. Anyway, it wasn't easy, but I managed to bring her back. Sounds like things got pretty hairy out there. Allow me to apologize for exposing all of you to danger like that. I thought I could handle myself in dangerous places, but my overconfidence may have been my undoing this time. I feel as though I've learned anew just how dangerous it can be to leave the shelter of a town. Well, as long as you understand that, I suppose that's all that matters. Yep, no one got hurt, and she gets what she did was wrong. You've really helped me out here by finding her. Here, take this as a little something from me. Effort? Are you sure I can just have this? Sure as can be. It's nothing special. It's nothing that special anyway. In that case, I feel as though I should give you some kind of reward as well. I wouldn't be much of a noble if I didn't repay someone for their kindness. Prankster. Thanks. Thank you again for saving my life. I may have been careless this time, but next time I'll be sure to be fully prepared for the possibility of being attacked by the fish I catch. She didn't learn a damn thing, did she? Oh boy, looks like it'll take more than a brush with death to get her to give up her dangerous fishing excursions. Annabelle, a real one. That's gonna take a little more than near death. Like, I'll be ready for the next monster. Alright. Oh, do I not? I thought I could use the hot springs. Maybe I just stay at the end and I'm just tripping. Cover CP by 100. Alright, I'm gonna make a save right here.